going on, everybody? I hope you guys are ready for a new Amazon Influencer Program video. Now, as you may have already seen by today's title, today's video is going to be all about how I shoot videos for the Amazon Influencer Program and my step-by-step process from receiving the product and ordering the product to filming it, editing it, and posting it on Amazon for the Amazon Influencer Program. So I'm going to take you through that whole process today, and I'm so excited to film this and show you guys. Now, I will say, when I got the comment and when somebody asked me if I could make a video on this topic, I thought for a minute and I was like, how would that be very interesting? How, could I make that into a full video? And as I started writing down my steps, I realized that I put a lot more into this process than I actually thought. So when I'm actually doing it, it goes a lot quicker. But in this video, it might seem like it's taking a long time, that there's a lot to it, but it really isn't. Everything goes really fast, and the whole process actually doesn't take that long, and you typically won't do it all at the same time. But in this video, for the sake of this video, I have kind of sped everything up. I have everything here so that I can show it to you all in one seamless video. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it and let's start diving into my step-by-step process. So the very first thing that I do actually starts on the computer or on my phone. The very first thing that I do in my process is I do product research so that I can find products that I want to order so that I can receive them to make reviews for. So let me grab my laptop and show you guys my screen and show you exactly how I do my product research. Okay, so I have my screen pulled up right here in front of me, and I'm gonna walk you guys through two different ways that I like to do product research. One is a more, non-traditional approach, and one is using a program, using a paid subscription, and showing you that way of product research. So I'm gonna show you guys two different ways. I kind of use a variety of both, but it's totally up to you how you wanna do your product research or what you find as the best way to find products that you wanna review. So the first way, I just simply head over to Amazon.com, and there's so many resources right here on Amazon that you can utilize for your product research. Now, the one thing that I do want to point out is product research does take a little bit of time. So dedicating a little bit of time each and every day to looking for products, to clicking on product pages, to seeing how many videos and seeing if you can review this product, that's what you're gonna need to do. You're gonna wanna spend the time because the more time you put into it, the more products you're gonna find. In the beginning, I too was like, I can't find any products. How are people finding products, right? But there's no one solution to finding all the special products, all the products that need videos. What it comes down to is you spending time and putting in the work to find these products. So heading over to Amazon, you will see right here on the banner that there's bestsellers, there's new releases, there's all of these different things you can choose from. So by simply clicking on bestsellers, you're going to be taken to, Amazon's list, where Amazon is going to show you the #1 bestsellers in clothing, bestsellers in home and kitchen. All of these are great products and a great way to do product research. You can simply scroll through the items, you can see, what there is, but typically in the bestsellers section, these are going to be items that already have a lot of videos on them and maybe not what you're looking for. So up here at the top, you'll also see it says new releases, movers and shakers, and I typically will head over to new releases. New releases is great because, like it says in the name, new releases, these are products that are fairly new, but products that are selling, and a lot of these things might not have review videos. So just go ahead and just search, just look, just see what you can find. And then what you're gonna have to do is when you find something that semi-interests you, you're gonna wanna click into the product. So this is the first thing that I clicked on. I like to look at some of the things that I like to look at is this cool feature here. This shows you exactly how many units have been bought in the past month. So right here, I see that 2K plus have been bought in the past month. It's a #1 in new releases. This is all good news. $39.98 is a really good price, and that's the sale price. But if I look over here, you'll see that there's no video carousel. So that's the first red flag for me. I want to find a product that has a video carousel and has less than 6 videos, so I know that if I purchase this product, I can end up right there on the carousel. So this is not a perfect product. It's still a decent product, but because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and keep looking. Now, as I search through Amazon and I keep looking, you will come across products that are decent, that could use a review video, that only have like 5 videos in the carousel that you feel like would be a perfect purchase so that you can order this item in and review it. So that is one way that you can find products, right? Just simply searching on Amazon. Another simple way is if you have something in mind, like if you're thinking like, I want to review this, or if you've had luck with something specific in the past, just searching that, scrolling through the products, that's another great way to find potential other products that you can order in and review. So I like to spend a lot of time just looking through Amazon and seeing what I can find. Yeah, there are going to be days where you might not find anything or you don't get any hits, but then there are going to be other days where you find a ton of products. So it's really just up to you to just keep looking to really see if you can find anything. Also, like during different holidays or different times of the month, there may be more popular products in demand, different items that you haven't thought about before, and that's going to be a great opportunity for you to order those types of products to review. Now, another way that I want to show you guys is by using a paid subscription or a paid website. Now, in the past, I have used Jungle Scout, and currently I am using Zoof. So I'm going to pull up Zoof to show you a little bit about what I know about Zoof and how I use it. Now, I'm not a pro at Zoof, so don't come at me, but I will show you the basics that I know about it and what I do when I get on it. So heading over to Zoof, I just got all logged in, and the first thing I do is click on Opportunity Finder. Opportunity Finder is where I go when I do my product research using Zoof. So it's very simple, but the only catch with Zoof is that you have to come to Zoof with specific keywords that you want to look up. So if you have something in mind and you're looking for the best sellers or trying to figure out which one you want to purchase, Zoof would be the perfect place for that. So for instance, I've came on Zoof, I've looked up Christmas trees, I've looked up nightstands, I've looked up heaters, and all different kinds of things on like specific topics once I already know what I want to look for. Or sometimes I just come on here and I just type in random things to see what I can find. But today, for the sake of this video, one thing that I want to show you that I recently found was a card shuffler. So I want to put card shuffler in here and kind of show you what it looks like. Now, the first thing I do is type in the keywords on here and I put, what I'm looking for. So for instance, right here, I put card shuffler. So for the sake of this example, I am going to search card shuffler. Now, I recently saw card shufflers on Amazon when I was just, scrolling through Amazon. So that's what made me think of card shuffler to search here in the keywords. Now, another reason is because it's close to holiday season, people are looking for random gifts and a card shuffler happened to be one of those. So I'll simply type in card shuffler right here in the keywords. And then the only other thing I do is right here for minimum BSR, which stands for bestseller rank, I'm going to put 0, and the max that I want to put is 1,000. Now, all that simply means is I'm looking for the bestseller rankings from 0 to 1,000. If it goes past 1,000, then I don't want to look at that because I don't want to review those types of products. So by just simply putting in 0 and 1,000, I'll hit search, and all of the card shufflers will come up that are ranked from 0 to 1,000. So in this case, there's only 4. A lot of times there'll be pages and pages for you to search through. You'll be able to find a lot of different kinds of products and you'll be able to pick and choose. But in this case, I really don't have very many options. As you can see here, it also will show you the monthly sales that the item has, the monthly revenue that the item has, the price, the reviews. It tells you a bunch of information right here that you can utilize and find it very handy. But also, if you just click on the item, it'll take you directly to the product page and you can check it out for yourself. So right here, I can see that this product has 3K bought in the past month, that it's not the best price. It's a pretty cheap item, but that's okay. It's $19.99 when it's not on sale and $14.99 on sale. Now coming over here, I see that it does have a carousel and that there's only 5 videos in the carousel. So to me, this kind of checks off everything. I know I wanted to review a card shuffler because I had seen it on Amazon. And because of the holidays coming up. So to me, this is the perfect product for me, and I want to order this, add it to my cart, and have it come in. Now, what I typically do is I typically have a budget of how much I want to spend. So I'll go through Amazon and find as many products as possible and order them all at once. It's up to you how you want to do it, if you want to just order a few items at a time or how much money you want to spend. But for the sake of this example, I'm just going to order this one card shuffler, have it come in, and show you how I review it. So that's pretty much how Zoof works and how I use Zoof to find products. It's very simple. It's just, at the end of the day, it's product research. It's however you want to do product research. Everybody has a different way of doing product research, but that's just basically what I do. When you get to a certain point and you're reviewing so many different things, it just comes down to, what you want, personal preference, if you can utilize the item or not, if you can resell the item or not, or just a bunch of different variables. Now, what I typically do with my products is I use them. I hope that it's, something that I can utilize or give away. I'll also try to sell it. Currently, I'm not buying a whole lot of things because I have a ton of stuff coming in from people that I'm collabing with and partnering with. And then I also just have stuff that I purchase for my videos, or because I need an appliance, or because I need it, right? And if I order something like that, then I'll make sure I review it and then I'll utilize the product. But everybody does different things with their product. That's what I do. And this is the first step in the whole process, which is product research and ordering the product. Now, the second step is receiving the products. Well, for the sake of this video, look at that. It came super fast, but I have already received the product. I have it right here in front of me. This is the box that it comes in. This is exactly how the product comes, and now I'm ready to review it. So typically it takes a few days before I receive the product, but once I get it and once I'm ready to film a video, I typically go back onto the product page. Now, a big reason why I do this is because I want to analyze the videos that are already in the carousel. Now, the most important reason why I do this is because I want to make sure that my video that I do for my review is different or brings something else to the table compared to all of the other videos already on the carousel. I find this to be so helpful because a lot of people don't take a look at this. A lot of people just do the same type of video every time, and then they wonder why their videos are not on carousels or why they're getting kicked off so early. So a big thing is I want to check those videos out, and I want to make my video different. I want to make my video better, and I want my video to go up to the #1 spot and stay there. So coming back over to the product page, I'm going to actually analyze these 5 videos and see how I can be better. So the first thing that I see when I'm analyzing is that 3 of these videos are from the seller of the product, right? So those 3 videos, I can't really compete with. Those are videos they put up. Now, these 2 down here, the related videos, these are people and other influencers that I can definitely compete with. So I see one, someone put card shuffler worth the money, ? And then the other one says, great for a party or family game night. Now, right off the bat, I know that I want to make a video with a good thumbnail and maybe like an arrow pointing to it because nobody else has a thumbnail on their video. Another thing is there's no simple video on this product. There's no unboxing. There's no general review, just nothing simple for this product. So if I do something simple, I know that will be enough. That'll be fine. So I might just go that route. Another thing you can do is you can do a comparison video. You can order 2 different card shufflers and compare the 2. You can show yourself actually using the card shuffler. You can show yourself using it at family game night, or maybe talk about how this is a great gift idea. And since it's almost the holidays, there's so many different things you can do, so many different ways that you could formulate your review. But making sure you check what other people have done on the product page is a great way to decide what kind of video you want to make. You will be surprised at how many people really want to just see an unboxing. What does the product come with? How does it come straight out of the box? Some people just want to see the product, see if they need to get batteries, see if it needs a charger, see what the product specifically needs. So when they order it, they already have everything. They know what to do with, and they don't have to read the manual or ask any questions. So you'll just be surprised at how your videos can help somebody. So by seeing this, I know that I can make just about any type of video of this card shuffler and add my own custom thumbnail, and this video will probably stick and make it to the top of the page. So now that I have done product research, I ordered my product, I checked online on the carousel, and I know exactly what kind of video I'm gonna do. Now it's time to actually shoot the video. So what I normally do is I have to turn on my setup, I turn on all these lights around me, I turn on a key light, I turn on my background stuff. Normally that's mainly for YouTube, but sometimes it doesn't hurt for the sake of my review videos as well. Now, another question that I get asked all the time is what kind of camera I use and what kind of gear I use for my Amazon review videos. So I am definitely going to talk about that right now here in this video. So the camera that I use for all of my Amazon review videos is the Sony ZV-1. The Sony ZV-1 is the perfect beginner camera. It's essentially just a point and shoot camera that shoots in 4K video and takes photos, but it does not have interchangeable lenses. I purchased this camera as my first camera, as a beginner camera, because I didn't want to deal with having to go buy lenses, having to look up lenses and learn all that stuff. I just wanted a basic camera. Now, another really cool thing about the Sony cameras is that they have this product view where if I hold something up in front of the camera, it's gonna focus on the product and blur out the background. Now, I love this feature and I feel like it's perfect for product reviews. Anytime I'm reviewing a product and hold it up, I get this nice blurred background and a very crisp, clean video of my product. So that's why I really love this camera. It makes it super easy and it gets really high quality shots for a really affordable price. So if you're interested in a new camera, definitely check out the Sony ZV-1. It's been nothing but great for me and all of my product reviews. Now, I also use a Rode mic. Now, I have the Rode mic here above me because I use it for YouTube as well. But another option that I also use is this Hollyland wireless microphone setup. So this microphone is pretty cool. It comes in this case right here, and when you open it up, you see the receiver and 2 wireless mics. This is a good option if you don't want to worry about cables, you don't want to plug up a wireless mic and mount it or anything like that. If you just want to hold it, if you just want to clip it on your shirt, this Hollyland microphone set is great. It's wireless, it's easy to use, it's easy to set up. You cannot go wrong with it. Now, another thing I have is a ton of extra batteries because my camera always dies and I like to shoot a lot of video. So I have these 3 extra batteries here. SD cards. SD cards is a huge thing. I fill them up so fast. I'm always using 4K, so that means even bigger files and even more storage. So having SD cards and a nice SD card case is a must for me. Another thing that I have so many different ones of and just a ton laying all around the house is tripods. I have one for my phone, I have one for the camera. No matter what kind of device you're gonna use to record your product review videos, you are gonna need some tripods. So tripods are a must. I have a ton of different ones like I already said, but this is some pretty important equipment in my setup. Now, another thing I wanna talk about, which I will show you later, is an external hard drive. Now, I use this to save all of my review videos on and export my files to them when I'm editing them. A lot of people do not save their product review videos. I save them all on here. It's just great for me and it's come in so handy now that I'm trying to upload them to YouTube and upload them to different places. So storing them, keeping them and not just deleting them and putting them on this external hard drive is gonna be a bonus for you. Now, some other pieces of equipment that I use that I'm currently using for this video include like my laptop and my notebook and my phone, just some little things like that that I use all the time when I'm doing my product reviews. So I hope that helps kind of shed some light and show you guys exactly what I'm using when I film my Amazon review videos. I know a lot of you guys are looking to maybe upgrade or figure out how you can make your content better, and so by using some of these products that I just named, I really think you can do that. So now that I talked all about gear, let's move on and actually talk about reviewing the product. So starting with some of the things that you should say. You should definitely say any kind of information or facts that you think the potential buyer needs to know. So for instance, what kind of batteries it takes, what kind of charger it needs, do all the pieces come in the box, or do you have to purchase anything else? Do you think it's good quality? Do you think it's not good quality? Do you think it's gonna last a long time? Do you think people are gonna like it? Do you think it's a good product? Do you think that it does the job? Does it work? How well does it work? Do you like it? Do you not like it? All of those kinds of things are really good information that you want to talk about. Another thing that I like to do is just show the product and show a lot of it. A lot of people put the product down on the table or have the product so far away that you can't even see it. People really want to see the product. They want to see it being used. They want to see what it comes with. They want to see if they can see through the camera, like how good it is, how well made it is. And so just as much showing as you can, the better. Now, another thing is I start off all my videos with saying, this is a review over, and I specifically name the product and show the product. A lot of people don't do that. Now, moving on to things that you should not say. There's a lot more things that you should not say than things that you should say. And the main reason is because you don't want to get your videos denied by Amazon. So the number one thing that you do not want to say is anything in regards to the item price. Saying the item price or if the item is on sale is an absolute no-no, and it's against Amazon's rules. Now, another thing that I personally think you should not say is starting off the video by introducing yourself, saying your name, saying how are you doing, because honestly, people don't care. All they're doing is trying to watch your review, see if they want to purchase the product. So by introducing yourself, I think you should just take that out and not say that altogether. Another thing that you should not say when you're doing these review videos is anything that has to do with medical advice or false claims. This is a huge no-no, and Amazon is always denying people's videos because of it. This is probably the number one reason people's videos get denied. And this typically happens when you're reviewing things like skincare or health and vitamins, things that claim to do something, and when you say that in your video, you are gonna get denied. If you claim something is gonna cure your aches and pains or cure a sickness or an illness, that is false medical advice because it's not a guarantee. Even though the product may claim that, even if the product puts it on their packaging, Amazon is gonna deny your video if you say that. So try to stay away from anything that's not fact and just state your opinion or state the obvious. State how the product looks, how the product tastes, how the product smells, how the product feels. State, how much you can use the product, how long did it last. State those kind of things instead of the opinions or false medical advice that the product claims to cure. So by focusing on the other things, your videos will not get denied. Now, the last thing, the obvious thing that I want to say about what you should not do when reviewing products is reviewing stuff that you don't have. Reviewing stuff that you're just talking about it and you don't even have the product there in front of you. This is one of the biggest no-nos and something that I find just silly, because at the end of the day, how are you helping somebody? By making these fake product review videos, you're just gonna get yourself banned, get yourself kicked out of the program, and Amazon's eventually gonna catch on. So just make sure you're reviewing stuff, you're being honest. If you don't like a product or if the product is really not good at all, I would just stand clear of it. Do not review it. Don't make a video over a product that you don't like. Don't lie, or don't even make a video if you're gonna not recommend the product in the video. So those are just some of the obvious things that we should all know. So now that I got all that heavy information out of the way, I am gonna actually review this card shuffler so that I can show you what's next in my step-by-step process after the video has been filmed. So give me 1 second to review the product. Alright guys, I am back. Thank you for waiting. Now, after I have reviewed the product, all I do next is export all of my footage onto my laptop so that I can begin editing. Now, this is a simple process if I just have one video, but if I'm reviewing a ton of products, that's where I will plug in my external hard drive, and I'll just download all of those files onto the hard drive so it doesn't take up any space on my computer. So I just simply take the SD card out of my camera, load it into the laptop, add the files to my hard drive or onto my desktop, and I use Adobe Premiere Pro to do all of my editing. So normally for product review videos, all I have to do is trim out the beginning and maybe the end of the video where I pressed start and stop on my camera. So that's all I do. I just edit out those things, or if I messed up during the video, I'll clip those parts out. But it's really just a seamless editing process when I'm editing my product review videos. Since they are so short and I normally don't mess up a whole lot, it's really not that difficult. So once I do that, I just export the video and save it. And now this video file is essentially ready to go. Now the last step before I upload my videos to Amazon is creating a thumbnail. Now, I know you guys are gonna have so much more questions because I create thumbnails for my YouTube channel as well as my Amazon review videos. But the simple thing I do is normally just grab a screenshot from my video. So I'll look through the video and see at what point the product is clear and I'm kind of blurred out and, you know, a still that I like. Once I find that, I pause the video and I screenshot the shot and I'll upload that into Adobe Illustrator. I use Adobe Illustrator for creating all of my thumbnails. I know a lot of people use Photoshop, but I just have more experience using Illustrator. So once I upload the photo to Adobe Illustrator, that's where I kind of clean it up a little bit, add any text or arrows or anything that I want, and then I export the thumbnail for it to be ready to go. If you guys have any questions on making thumbnails or want me to make a dedicated video about thumbnails, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know. Now that I have my video file ready and my thumbnail ready, the last step is uploading them to Amazon. So if you head over to your Video Creator Hub space, that's simply where you go to upload your files. So I click on the video, let it upload, I change the name real quick, I upload my custom thumbnail, I tag the product, and I submit. And that is everything that I do when I do my product review videos for the Amazon Influencer Program. Now we all know once you submit your video, it takes a little bit of time before they actually get approved and show up on your Amazon storefront. So that's the end of today's video. That's the end of my step-by-step process. I'm sorry if I kind of complicated it a little bit or made it feel a lot longer than it should have been. But I wanted to make sure I went over everything in as much detail as possible to give you guys as much help as possible. So if you liked today's video, or if you just like the content that I put out regarding the Amazon Influencer Program, make sure you let me know down in the comments below. Like this video, turn on post notifications, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Good luck on your Amazon Influencer review video process, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!